Really good. It's actually our second one. We actually had a light practice Sunday, Greg. We watched tape, and so many of our practices, 3 of them have to be helmets and light work. So we did one post spring game and just did a lot of teaching and install of some things because we've been slow in our packaging to get our team to play hard and really grow this spring. So added some stuff Sunday. Did kind of had that out there today. Really good to me. Very unusual. Practice 14 into the spring. Technically, spring game on TV last week. Our kids buzzing around, had a great go, and like I say, great job by the assistant coaches, great job by the team leaders. I'm very pleased with today's practice.
Now that it's been a few days removed since the Cream and Crimson game, what were some of your bigger observations from what you saw on the field?
For the most part, we tackled well. Like I say, our running backs, which have been really good all spring, and there's certain things that you do sometimes to make the game a little bit more bland, just because. You're really showing opponents things or whatever, and to get young guys involved and a lot of guys reps. But I thought we tackled well, did a nice job of knocking guys backwards. We had pressure on the quarterback. I thought our defense was very, very sound, had a very good week of practice. And, if you look at it, in our last 4 games last year, we held one opponent to 13 points, one opponent to 16. The other day we had a 30 plays. A game is about 150. So if the defense is playing the whole time, one team technically gets 14 points per se, one gets 10. That's 4 of our last outings where our defense is getting some stops. So gaining on it, I think our offense has been good. We've been good up front. We got to clean that protection up. We got to make it a little bit more. We didn't take a lot of shots. We got to make some plays down the field in the passing game.
We talked to Coach Shelby today about the cornerback position group. From your perspective, what have you liked from that group? A couple guys working back from injury at this stage in the season, but what have you seen from the cornerbacks?
Well, that's a group to me and our skill group in general that's got to continue. You lose Tevin Coleman, so you got new running backs. Our receivers have been a little bit off, and we've signed some guys and losing Shane Wynn. And the same deal if you're losing Murphy that's played a lot, and Timmy Bennett, Michael Hunter's played a lot. So that's a position that's got talent, but youth that's got to step up. Richard fans had a good spring, but really lately, Noel Padmore and Ben Bach have really stepped up, and they're bigger, stronger, more physical corners. Donovan Clark's had a tweak to a back that's held him out of spring for the most part. But Ben Bach has been solid. Noel Padmore's been solid, and maybe some of our freshmen are going to get in the mix at that corner position. So, but they tackled. Ben had 5 tackles. Noel had 4 the other day, and really the way we're doing it wasn't like we had big plays. Those were perimeter plays and short tackles and 3- and 4-yard gains that were good to see from the perimeter players.
Coach, finally the Little 500 pre-bash event coming on this Thursday for the guys to wrap up spring ball. Take us through the schedule of what the guys are going to be able to do on Thursday.
Well, we got for our athletes involved. We always have dinner down here in the Hoosier Room, and I think that night they're kind of doing a little bit of a hamburger barbecue kind of meal for those, and kind of if the weather will cooperate, we'll be able to get it outside. We'll still have some of the end zone set up with the tents and tables. Not all the activities with music, although we'll have our music and some things playing and get a good vibe for the kids going. I think the sorority and fraternity that bring the most people have a potential to get $2,500, I believe I've been told, for their philanthropy. So we hope to have a good turnout with that. I have several guys got class that go to 6:30 or 7. So I think what we're going to do at 6 is have the team out there, but have some interaction with the other athletes and the students that are here and fans. We're going to be on the field, not having a clinic, but if you want to catch a punt, we're going to have our punters or jug them. If you think you're a field goal kicker, if you want to catch a pass from Nate Sudfeld and Xander Diamont and Danny Cameron, we're going to throw you some balls and really just have our team have some fun with those guys to about 6:30, 6:45. Then we'll stretch it up. And I don't know if we wrap up how much true life scrimmaging we do. We're going to do some situational stuff, but we do want to be smart with it because we've had a great spring and we want to finish good, but we want to finish healthy. We want a great fan turnout. It's going to be open. A lot of free things going on. I think they got concession stands with Chick-fil-A. I think they've got some adult beverages in the end zone as well. Love to have the athletes here. Looking forward to seeing the frats and the sorority ladies, and it'll be a great great day to wrap up what's been our best spring to date.
That was going to lead in with that final question. What helps you consider this such a good spring?
just the attitude and the vibe of the team. We had a great winter lifting, a lot of buy-in from the old guys, Mangieri, Sudfeld, Darius Rayner, Spriggs, Feeney, Ralston Evans, you name it. Just some really, Casaro has been awesome. Nate Sudfeld's been his best. Got some great young skill guys, but they're getting a great example from some vets. When these guys come to practice, we've always practiced hard, but we're not going through the motions. They're taking the meeting room to the field. They're learning. They're growing. We're still a ways off, but this team has grown a lot, and it's pretty exciting. I'm excited to finish strong. We'll kick it in the summer. We'll bring those young freshmen in, and we're going to get this thing rolling for a great 15.